How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Culture Collective here, powered by Big Gold Belt Media. Damien G here, reviewing season 2 of Hazbin Hotel, brought to you by Prime Video, scheduled to drop tomorrow as I speak and breathe, October 29th. And I'm going to give you a non-spoiler review with eventually giving you a more episodic, detailed review as episodes are released here. And I gotta say, the old adage where you're told a show is going to shoot for the moon, and if they miss it, they get the stars. And I will tell you, as I did season 1 here on the channel last season, they pretty much hit the moon as far as I was concerned. It was as close to a perfect animated musical that you could possibly get. And this is coming from a person who isn't overly into musicals. Now, you would think season 2, we got a bigger budget, a better, bigger, better kind of methodology going on with Hazbin Hotel season 2, because think about it. It is about redeeming demons in hell. And yes, it's animated, so we're dodging some bullets there. But the thought of being able to animate a living, breathing hellscape where people actually live there, and a hotel that tries to redeem those who have fallen astray and to get them into heaven. And this is, as I said, this is a non-spoiler review. I'm not going to give away what happened at the end of season 1. I'll let you go watch it if you want to, but it picks up shortly thereafter. And good old Charlie Morningstar is still that bright light, that beautiful bright light that she's trying to be throughout the whole duration of this show. And I give Charlie credit. She's got a plucky attitude, and who knew that the daughter of Lucifer would have a plucky attitude, portrayed by Erica Henningsen. I'm going to get that right one day, I promise. who leads Charlie to have such a human element to being not only the daughter of Lucifer, but the manager, or at least the owner of the Hazbin Hotel. And she's dovetailed by the character of Vaggie, voiced by Stephanie Beatriz, who, in my opinion, knocks it even more out of the park this season in season 2, as now it's not even just Charlie and Vaggie. It's Charlie with Vaggie, right? It's not 1 and A and B. It's not 1 and 2. It's 1A, 1B in terms of how they are presented this season on Hazbin Hotel. So I gotta say, that was a welcome addition. But this is where I start to gleam off a little bit, and I'm not going to be a sycophant and tell you that this was the greatest show, or even that this is as great as season 1. In my opinion, it falls just short. So that adage about shooting for the moon and you get the stars, we didn't get the moon, but we got some stars on the way down. And I got to admit, it was a very enjoyable watch for me. I never found myself looking at my watch saying, when is this going to be over? Because as a person who grew up in New York City, who knows his way around Broadway and around musicals, even though I'm not a major musical guy, I have an appreciation for musicals, especially soundtracks. And not even 10 minutes into episode 1 of season 2, you are smack dab in the face with a musical number. And it got me thinking, oh, we're going to have this all season, even more so. Hence, I reference bigger, better. More musical numbers, more character backstories. A lot of character backstories, especially people in season 1 who might have been ancillary, but you get to know them a little bit more. And this is where, and I'm going to say it, this is where the human aspect of watching this show comes into play. Because think about it. It is a hotel to redeem those that have been lost. They just happen to be in hell. And you can correlate that to real life, because the overall theme of this show is anyone can be redeemed. And by that credo, you are given backstories to even the quote unquote bad guys or villains of the show, even though they all are in hell. The backstories of how some of these people turned entities turned the way they did. Murder, betrayal, guilt, what have you. But that is talked about this season in, of course, musical stylings, which is great because it keeps you engaged, it keeps you entertained. But for me, a person who likes nuance, who likes the minutiae of things, getting these character backstories was actually one of the best parts of season 2 for me. I got to learn about Serpentis. I got to learn about Vox. I got to learn about my favorite character, Alistair, portrayed by Amir Talai. And I got to say again, he knocked it out the park. That is my favorite character on the show. And I'm not saying that as a former radio host. I'm saying it as somebody who appreciates the performance because, as I said in last year's episodes, that guy's up to something. And we see what he's up to. And man, if I could be that cunning and that wily, the things I'd get away with. But that's part of the reason I love Alistair as a character. And by all means, the entire cast is great. The songs are great. But for me, the performance of Alistair and the performance of everybody else is just kind of, I'm not saying they're kind of there, but Alistair is above and beyond for me my favorite character. He was my favorite character on season 1. He's my favorite character on season 2. And the little bit we get of certain villains, I will say they got on my nerves in the best ways possible, as a villain is ought to do. Now, could they have fleshed out a few more characters this season? Yeah, they could have, at least in my opinion. But given that this was an 8-episode season, they did the best they could with what they had. So if I'm going to give this a quick rating, I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. If I'm feeling a little more stern, I'd say an 8 out of 10. Go watch it. Go watch Hazbin Hotel. If you like musicals, go watch this. If you like animation, go watch this. If you like over-the-top performances that actually make you laugh and feel, go watch this too. By all accounts, go watch it. That's all I can really say. Here, Prime Video, scheduled to drop tomorrow, October 29th. Hazbin Hotel Season 2, 8 out of 10. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of the first episode so far. I'll see if I can do a weekly. We'll check with the network if I can do a weekly here. I think I could. And let me know if you want to see that, want to hear that down below in the comments. I am Damien G. This is the Culture Collective as part of Big Gold Belt Media. And we will see you on the next review.